We all love that feeling of a soft, warm carpet under our feet, right? But what if I told you that there's a hidden world in those fibers? A world that has a huge impact on your health. Today, we're going to uncover the surprising link between your carpet and the very air you're breathing. Okay, so I want you to think about your carpet in a totally new way. It's not just decoration. It is, by far, the largest air filter in your entire home. Seriously, those dense fibers are specifically designed to grab and hold on to dust, allergens, and all those other microscopic particles, literally pulling them out of the air. But here's the catch, right? Just like any other filter, the one in your car, your furnace, you name it only works well until it gets full. So what actually happens when your home's biggest filter gets totally clogged and dirty? Well, it's not good. Get ready for this number, 200,000. That's how many bacteria can be living in just one single square inch of carpet, according to scientific studies. Just 1 square inch. Now, 200,000 might just sound like a big, abstract number. So let's put that into perspective. It means your carpet can be home to 4,000 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. Yeah, you heard me right. 4,000 times. So with that lovely image in mind, let's take a much closer look. It's time to explore this hidden world under our feet and see what's really happening deep down in those fibers. So, as we said, your carpet's main job, besides being cozy, is to act as this massive air filter. And at first, this trapping effect is a fantastic thing. It grabs all those contaminants and holds on tight, keeping them out of the air your family breathes in. In fact, studies totally back this up. There was a year-long study in schools that found with hard floors, every time someone walks by, dust just gets kicked right back up into the air. A clean carpet, on the other hand, does a much better job of locking those particles down, keeping them out of your breathing zone. But, and this is a big but, holding on to those particles is only half the story. When that filter isn't cleaned properly, it stops being a helpful trap and starts becoming a breeding ground for some really unpleasant things. And that leads to some very real, unseen health risks. Let's meet a couple of the main offenders, dust mites and mold spores. Dust mites absolutely love carpets because they feast on the dead skin cells we all shed. And here's a fun fact, about 90% of house dust is actually our own skin. Then you've got mold. All it takes is a little moisture from a spill or high humidity, and it can start growing in just 24 to 48 hours. Oh, but it gets so much worse. We're moving beyond just allergens here. We're talking about seriously harmful bacteria, things you've definitely heard of like E. coli and Salmonella, which can be tracked right into your house on shoes. Research has even found MRSA, the superbug, hiding out deep in carpet fibers. And look, this isn't just about your carpet looking dirty. This is about your health. These microscopic invaders are directly linked to real problems. For anyone with allergies or asthma, this stuff is a nightmare. And bacteria like MRSA, they can lead to infections that are no joke. Okay, I can practically hear what you're thinking. But I vacuum all the time. And that's great, it really is. It's an important step. But let's look at why vacuuming alone simply isn't enough to clean this filter. See, your vacuum is awesome for getting the stuff you can see on the surface. But study after study confirms it's just a temporary, partial fix. To really clean the filter, you need professional deep cleaning, using methods like hot water extraction. That's what actually yanks out the deeply embedded gunk, kills the bacteria, and basically hits the reset button on your carpet. So how do we get that filter working like new again? Let's talk about restoring your carpet's health and the incredible, measurable difference a professional deep cleaning can really make. The hard data on this is pretty amazing. Take cat allergen, for instance. It's notoriously tiny and potent, but extensive field studies found that just a single professional deep cleaning reduced it by a staggering 85%. That's a huge drop. And it's not just cat dander. The same research showed incredible results across the board. Professional cleaning removed up to 94% of mold spores and 75% of those dust mite allergens. These are massive, measurable improvements for your home's air quality. Beyond all the science and the microscopic stuff, there's just the way your home feels. As the Carpet and Rug Institute puts it, a clean carpet isn't just healthier. It speaks volumes about the care and cleanliness of your entire living space. It just feels better. So let's bring it all together. Maintaining your carpet is a direct path to a healthier home.
It's really that simple. You get better air quality because the filter is finally working properly. You get way fewer allergens and bacteria, which reduces health risks. And hey, as a bonus, removing all that abrasive dirt actually helps your carpet last longer, protecting your investment.
So the next time you walk across your living room, just remember this. You are walking on your home's #1 air filter. It's working hard for you, trapping pollutants every single day. The only question is, when was the last time you really cleaned the filter?